Hi Aquarius, this is Shannon with apextarotpurespirit. Thanks for joining for a love and romance reading for the month of April 2020. I normally don't do love and romance readings, but I just felt compelled this time around to do that. So here we are. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, hey guys, welcome back. So let's go ahead and just jump in here and see what the divine wants you to know. I could be speaking to your lover or your interest or your cross-watcher or something like that, or somebody who's just not even involved in the situation, but they're just looking in on it for whatever reason. Or some type of ex-person or something like that. I never know who's watching these videos, but they are intended for love and romance. Sometimes the energy comes out a little different, but it is what it is. All kinds of people involved in connections that should be loved and romanticized about, but there's no connection there at all. So we'll just see what comes out here for you guys. Seen some stuff going on in a couple of zodiac sign readings, so we'll see what's happening, what the divine wants to address. This is for Aquarius. Hopefully you get some really lovey-dovey, nice energy of interest for you, or something that's coming out for you guys to lead you with your love interest in a very big positive way. Hate seeing negative energy. Okay, nothing's coming out here. Well, there might be some stubbornness going on. I've been feeling that in the Aries season anyway. So, okay, Aquarius, we have a narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Well, if you look there, we actually have some real sharp mountains there. Mountains represent blockages or enemies, open or secret. Okay? Either you are or somebody's that way with you. And you're being told to tread thoughtfully. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay? That's beautiful energy for couples to come out here, but if something's happened between you and your love, it's causing you to have to really be okay, tread real thoughtfully because something's taken place here. But there is infinite abundance here when you do that. You and your love interest do, or you do that towards a person that you are of interest in, or somebody's doing that towards you, or is being instructed spiritually within them to be impressed to be that way. Something like that coming out for you guys for love and romance. This is for Aquarius divine. What do they need to know for April 2020? That's just good advice anyway. To take the narrow path. You don't want to hold a bunch of grudges or things in your backpack that, you know, do I need to put this in my bag? No. Tread thoughtfully. Now let's just get rid of that. Let's just go the narrow path. It's less, you know, to have to hold on to whatever's happened. Let's just let it, you know, let's just be thoughtful here. When we do that, we're going to be abundant, or you're going to be abundant, or somebody knows on the inside how to take care of you or to approach you in something. There's some type of abundance that's pouring between you and another, or something like that going on spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever this is or has been. Or because of, some of you all have situations going on because of abundance issues. Maybe you were really just had a lot of abundance that was pouring into your lap, but something's taken place where you really now have to tread real thoughtfully about something, because there could be enemies for some of you all. You're dealing with somebody that you just came out of a love and romance relationship with, or your ex, or something like that, or kids are getting in the way of something, or whatever this is. Let's take a look. The Six of Swords, needing to leave the mind, leaving troubled waters behind. The Five of Swords comes before the Six of Swords, and that is rivalry and stuff. Obviously, we do see that for some of you all. So we have the Eight of Cups. So somebody did have a wish fulfillment to walk away or abandon somebody or something. We do see three people there. We do have the Nine of Cups, though, going to your wish fulfillment for the outcome, so it's positive. The Four of Cups, though, is in the top of the mind space, but we do have the Sun, and that's positive, which is in Aries right now, but rules over Leo. Normally I don't throw out those signs, but I am throwing it out for whatever reason. We have a lot of cups here. One sword card, and the sun, which would take you to fire energy, even where it's at. But we do have abandonment situations that took place in the past position, or what just happened, or somebody left in that somebody's real happy in the right now position. Okay, there's abundance pouring into your life if you're already doing this treading thoughtfully stuff and really paying attention. The sun would represent something being right out in your face, to look at something and knowing how to be thoughtful about something. At top of the mind space is the Four of Cups, knowing that if you don't do this, you'll sit in apathy, or you have been. You're coming out of that. Okay, somebody walked away from something, leaving the mind, leaving troubled waters behind. Something's right up in your face. There's love and romance, and there's an infinite abundance if you do this. Getting the alignment that you need, getting out of disgusting behavior. This is disgusting. Oh, I'm just disgusted. But somebody could be in pride and ego. And if you're not going to tread thoughtfully, then this pride and ego is going to get you disgusted, and you're going to get nothing but the Nine of Cups in overindulging things and wearing masks. We do have somebody wearing masks here in the outcome. Okay, but that's also in the positive of this. If you are going to take the advice of what the Spirit's saying, it's just two people being secret together and how they feel. It's intimate energy there. There's freedom showing itself here in the outcome, guys. I really feel like I need to do this again for whatever reason. Okay, Aquarius, well, we do have your energy at the bottom of the deck, which is the Tower and something known, or some type of pride and ego, like I said, coming down or something like that. Okay, so something obviously is taking place, whether that be past energy, and that's why you're having to tread thoughtfully, or you already been doing that, and now you're into this abundance energy, and something's positive flowing from that. Now, I will say that I just did Capricorn reading, and the Emperor showed up in the outcome. I had the Empress show up in a couple of other zodiac sign outcome, which would be the counterpart to the Emperor. Where the Sun is at right now, that holds this card in Aries, I think that was Gemini and Sagittarius, where the Empress came out in the outcome, and Capricorn, and now your video has the Emperor in the outcome, the counterpart to that. So if you're dealing with those signs, and Venus right now is in Gemini, where she showed up in that reading, and that is also the opposite end of Gemini. The same stick of the zodiac is Sagittarius, and they both showed up there. So there's something there with this, those of you who are connected there. Something's obviously taken place. So we've got, if you're needing to leave the mind, leaving troubled waters behind, like we said, something's happened here. The Nine of Wands is showing up, and that's been a battle. And if, other, people, those of you who have children involved in the situation in your love, then a child could have saw something with mommy and daddy, or with somebody that they knew, or an aunt or an uncle, or whoever I'm talking to in this energy that's coming out. There's nostalgia and things that took place with other people, maybe in a public place. This is a forgiveness card, though, and that's positive. So we are getting energies of forgiveness after some type of storm and some type of crossing, some type of decision. So we have the Eight of Cups, the walking away or an abandonment card, or just, okay, this just ain't working for me, I'm out. Okay, we see the Nine of Cups here that goes to the wish fulfillment of walking away. So what's behind you now is this Eight of Cups. The Seven of Wands is somebody who has normally in the Rider-Waite, the Seven of Wands is a victory card, but everybody else is against one person. The one person standing in the upright and everybody else fighting for a lie of some kind. Okay, something's going on though here where somebody's arriving. If we're looking at the picture for the message, somebody's arriving somewhere finally, okay, or made a decision to walk away for this love, okay, which is showing up in the outcome, whatever you're dealing with here with third party energies. Family getting in the way, or co-workers, or another lover, whatever this has been, that somebody walked away. And the Seven of Wands is somebody that did something in the upright to walk away to do something for victory. Somebody's meeting their love. That's either behind you now, the decision for that. The Six of The Lover's card is the 6th high arcana in the deck, and this is about people that's supposed to be in your life. So somebody walked away before somebody was supposed to be in their life, because it was time to. I'm seeing a clock here. Either that just happened in your mind to make that decision, or that's past energy, and there's reconciliation for that showing up here, Aquarius, for you or whoever's involved in this. We've got, like I said, the sun's here. Something's positive, love and romance. But we do have the King of Wands. We actually have the high arcana of the Emperor and the low arcana. So if you are dealing with an Aries, obviously we're in Aries right now. So it's in this time season that this is going on for love and romance. There's action being taken. Look, I love the King of Wands in the upright. He's very spiritual. He'll take action, okay? He knows what he's doing. He's fierce, okay? But if he's in the negative, he just thinks, look at him. He thinks he's all that and a bag of chips, give him my cigar, and I'll just have sex with anybody. Kind of energy is that the third party energy that the King of Wands represents for us. But this is positive with the sun out here. Although we do have the Tower and there's been pride and ego, something's taken place with the war down here. And decisions about the abandonment and walking away, and people who are supposed to be in your life, those soulmates. There is an apology in the right now moment to take action and to bring some type of situation to the light, to get victory. That's a good future card. That's overturning something with the sun. You just got to tread thoughtfully so that this abundance from this person is supposed to be in your life, that we're actually showing the wish fulfillment. You're going to have to go tread thoughtfully so that the Emperor shows up here, so you get your wish fulfillment. There is something showing up, and I'll show you here in just a second. At the top of the mind space, yes, like I said, we do have the apathy card, but we do have a new fresh beginning. Something sparking up. This is also a sexual card, you know, something of passion showing itself here. It's also childbirth or child conception in the mind for some of you all. But we do have victory in the mind space, and wanting victory and gaining confidence and pulling back the reins of your mind to move something forward with passion, or to find your strength and your stamina again. With this sun card, to move forward and to get out of apathy. That's in the mind space, thoughtfully treading on your narrow path to come out of the apathy. Having thoughts of this person that's with you, those of you who are connecting with this person who you left for. There's victory in the mind space. There's two people being shown here in the victory card of the Chariot, and somebody being taken away. Come on, baby, let's go. That kind of stuff. Travel here in the mind. The outcome here. We also have travel energy with the Six of Swords. That is a travel card. It's also a public card as well. And we have the Tower here, which is something public, along with the Sun, which is something public. Okay, so something's public. Something's public. There's a victory though here with the Emperor, and the Nine of Cups as a wish fulfillment and taking action, taking a risk, yet having your brain, your eyes, your mind. That's what the Emperor represents. That house over the body is the mind, the brain, the eyes, seeing something for what it is. Okay, we got a man going into a brothel here, but this is the Three of Cups, and this is a forgiveness card, a soulmate card. We have people that's supposed to be in your life back here with this decision that was made. Okay, so somebody's coming with an apology to speak about things that were hidden behind a mask. To tread thoughtfully. Your thoughts are also your words, to speak something. With the Emperor, to take control and charge so that this abundance, the Emperor represents giving aid, especially after a tower has come down. There's the Justice card. The Justice card just showed up in the Capricorn reading, and justice and truth was all over that reading. Somebody got a tower. There is truth about something. This actually represents truth, setting somebody free. Taking action thoughtfully. abundance will flow if you do that in this relationship with whatever's taken place that got somebody up in some kind of a nostalgic battle, spiritual battle at that as well, because the Nine of Wands is spiritual. It's been a war with children for some of you all. Masks that have been worn and torn off and put back on, and things that have been spilt out. There's apologies showing itself here and being revealed that needs to have action taken towards it, showing it real big. There's victory here if you do that in the top of the mind space, knowing that even though, you know, the King of Wands would be real fast moving energy, but this is telling you to be thoughtful with, you do want to take a risk, but you want to be thoughtful with it. It's telling you in the right now moment to bring something to the light and apologize, take action on that, because with this new beginning, to get in alignment with that, it brings victory, facing the truth of something, moving forward. You get your fulfillment if you take action, and we do see the Emperor taking action here in a celebration with others. When this pride and ego comes down, you allow it to come down. There's a divine masculine here in the outcome. So that's positive energy. Oh, let me take one of these cards. Where am I at on top? Okay, good, we're not too bad. If you're the Emperor or you're the Empress, somebody knows that somebody's coming. Somebody knows in their mind that somebody's coming and being balanced. And yet the passion that's there. Somebody knows about the apathy. Somebody knows that there's an apology here. I'm saying that because the sun is bringing something to the light. Somebody knows something. The Tower is knowing something. Somebody knows that somebody's supposed to be in their life. And the reason why the abandonment occurred was, whether they knew at the time why that decision was being made, somebody does know something now about a divine partnership here within this relationship. There's a lot of sexual desire showing itself here as well. There's children involved here with this energy that's coming out. So the moon, the soul, the mother. Okay, we have Jupiter at the bottom of the deck. Abundance. That's positive energy. But we have something here with the soul. So the moon represents deception. I want to say somebody else got the moon card. That card literally just came out in the last couple days of this, the date that I'm recording. Don't know if it was on these Love and Romance. But anyway, the moon in the tarot represents deception or things that are hidden or your intuition or dreams or something like that. This card is the High Priestess, though, in this deck, and it represents nightmares within the soul. The High Priestess represents things that have been written down before time began. Time is earth, and so the heavens, the scroll. And somebody's been having nightmares with this Nine of Wands, but they're wounded, yes, but they're a warrior. The Six of Cups would be a nostalgic type of a dream state situation that has taken place within these nightmares. But we have the sun here, the sun and the moon showing itself here, and that's having to be eclipsed from something that's taken place in the dark night of the soul that's causing the nightmares. These are about feelings with this card. High emotions. That's war. Either you're going to tread lightfully or war will come out in the negative here. And then there's overindulging stuff, and there's pride and ego that's still going to show itself here, and arrogancy in this relationship. That something's got to come down. Will continue to come down until somebody gets continues to get the victory in the mind. If you don't choose that way, anything at any moment can change. Feelings have to be balanced. This is about protection. And at the bottom of the deck is Jupiter energy. That's also about the protection. The Emperor's about protection. Okay, the energy of the Emperor and Jupiter energy is the husband. You got the husband here, the divine masculine here. There's betrayal here with this card. That's why there's treading lightfully coming out here for that abundance to come out because some type of bad betrayal took place here, even in front of kids or family. Really put somebody in nostalgia and apathy. Can't move. What's taking place? Abandonment issues for whatever has taken place. There is an apology here for the stuff here in the right now moment. Things come to the light and abundance for you. Go through this dark night of the soul. You know, this is about memory and stuff like that. Got to forgive and forgive others. This is about wisdom and shelter and deep love, really deep love with the moon, because it pulls on your emotions. The ocean tide itself gets pulled on by the moon, the mystery of it all. The moon represents mysteries that have happened around you and your partner, this connection. This is creative imagination and fantasy and stuff like that as well with this card, and it gets people in trouble because there's deception there. There's illusions there. There's mysteries that come with that. Those illusions, and it's really just, it's a bad deal. That's why an eclipse is showing itself here in your reading, and it's fortunate with that Jupiter at the bottom of this deck. This about dishonesty and needing to be honest now. Literally, to have truth set somebody free and get this pride and ego down. One of Aquarius's negative traits is rebellion. Well, so is the Emperor energy, and actually you guys hold the Fool card with Aries energy in the deck, and that's like really far out there stuff, and whether that was you doing that or your partner or a cross watcher or somebody involved in this connection that is cross watching or whatever. There's pride ego showing itself and stubbornness showing itself. This could go either way depending on you treading thoughtfully, because there's been deception and really hard deep feelings and betrayal and people going through the dark night of the soul. But did you learn the lesson? Because that Jupiter energy is about learning the lesson. A father would teach a lesson. Okay, and the divine's coming down and bringing a lesson with this, bringing justice out here. The truth is here. And there is abundance. It shows itself here, and abundance is at the bottom of the card. That's amazing. So the word abundance is here for you if you tread lightfully. And you guys are like genius energy. So take that energy, and you guys are connected to being humanitarian with your energy to help something. The Emperor would give aid. So give aid to yourself, even in your own mind. It's funny because it says tread thoughtfully, and the Chariot card is just that. One of the definition of this card is to be mindful of your thoughts and focus and to pull back the reins of those thoughts. That's amazing how the divine will bring something out and continue to bring something out to get the point across what you need to do for your abundance, and bring it out in many different ways in word. Something is emotional, but there is a wish fulfillment if you do it the way that the divine wants you to do something. It's time to lay this burden down, to move forward out of stormy waters that's pulling on your emotions. Get out of nostalgia. Forgive, this forgiveness card. Start something fresh and new, and allow some type of beautiful sun rays come and heal you. Okay, because it's infinite abundance for you. It showed it in 2 different cards. Okay, in many different ways, like I just said. Anyway, Aquarius, this is your love and romance. Good luck to you and your interests. Let me know how it goes. Shalom.